Hello everyone, Draco94 here and welcome back to another Luck Be a Landlord video. So, we are still on our win streak. We have 5 wins now. We're gonna try and go for 6. I'm actually recording this exactly 1 week before Christmas because I realized that I'm going to have to skip 1 day of recording then. So why not record it now? I hope that doesn't spell any bad luck, but we'll see. We'll just do our best and we'll see how far we get. My phone is buzzing. I'm going to put it away. Also, grab my sheet of numbers. I don't know what to pick here. I just don't think the dwarf is good to pick early. I mean, just because wine is too strong of a symbol. And yeah, crow is fine, urn is fine. Let's go for the crow. It's just a little bit better than a 1 value symbol, and we might have to remove the urn if we pick it here. 3-sided die, always the perfect one on these early rent cycles. We could skip here, but I don't mind having a shiny pebble here. Makes our future picks a little bit better. Don't need to pick anything up there. Could have gone for the snail, but I don't think we need to. Alright. We are on our way to the next one, and this is a big miss. We could go for the coconut, but it's just a 1 value symbol. I don't think coconut is good unless you're actually planning on destroying it. Extra thievery is a tiny bit better than a 1 value symbol. It's like 1.3 on average. But I've definitely lost because of picking this. I'm gonna pick the chemical 7 and be very picky with my next symbols, because I think we need to pick up multiple symbols and at least the next 2 spins. I'm gonna pick the no, I want the luck pick. It opens up so many possibilities for us later, but 17, yeah, this was a good spin. I'm very certain that we need to pick something up here. So picking up a cheese if you don't have a mouse is just bad. I'm gonna pick up the mouse because I think that we're otherwise going to lose. And maybe this is going to be decent. Well, given that we just picked up a lockpick key is kind of bad now. I think Magpie might also cause us to lose the run. I'm gonna pick up the cherry because I feel like I need the symbol here in order to not lose. Oh, we are far enough ahead that I'm now certain that we didn't actually need to pick that up, but that's fine. We need to make 100 too, and that's definitely not something that we're set up to do yet, but we are going to try. Sloth is a 2 value symbol, so we're picking that up. So now that we have a mouse, we might actually want the ninja a mouse. Sure. The other ones aren't all that special, and I mean, we're priced into doing this, so that's definitely what we're doing. 18, that's fine. We need 18 every spin, and we're not getting that every spin, but I'm gonna pick up another shiny pebble just in case. So now we really want a ninja. Bartender. That's interesting. I think bartender is pretty good, but it does mean that eventually we're going to have to get a dwarf, but that's also fine. I don't mind having a dwarf later. Yeah, sure, it's a 3 value symbol. I mean, the chance of the bartender actually giving you symbols a lot isn't that big. Sure, another rare. Let's see if the game really builds us out here. We already have a mouse, so cheese is fine actually now. Very rare for me to pick cheese. Yeah, we made 100, not by a lot, but we did make it. Alright, and now we want a lucky capsule, I think. Lucky capsule is always kind of difficult to assess because it's just difficult to know if it's actually going to be good or not. If it's a chicken, then it's probably not going to be good for us. If we're investing 2 picks at this point into getting a random 2 value symbol, that's not great. But on the other hand, rares can really make your run pop and can just give you a win. So let's do that, I guess. Rain or Bighorn, I don't particularly want either of those. Rusty Gear is fine. We don't have anything that it works with yet, but I mean, Lunchbox isn't all that interesting either. Alright, let's pick the Rusty Gear and hope that we eventually will have that be insanely good for us. 34, yeah, this was a very good spin. There's our rare, it's an Amethyst. I mean, Amethyst isn't that difficult to make very good, right? But it's a 1 value symbol right now. Do we need to pick something better right now in order to survive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah. I'm gonna reroll and hope for something better. Apple is fine. We were basically trying to get a 3 value symbol here, so I think this worked out well. I'm gonna pick up another slot. Makes us really want checkered flag. Our bartender gave us something here. Let's look at what it was. It was a beer. So now we really want a dwarf, but that's also going to be fine. Or a pirate. If we can find a pirate, that's good too. Not the most likely thing to happen, but it's definitely not unheard of. I mean, we're picking a wine here. How many symbols? 22. We can remove one of our worst symbols, so that's the flower. Yeah, we're making this rent, but not by that much. Gambler should honestly be fine too. It's very likely to be removed before the next rent cycle, and it's likely to give us just at least 3. So this should be still good. 31. So we need to make 225 now. That means that we need 34 every spin. Swapping device essence. That's going to be insane. Dishwasher essence is also very good, but it comes online pretty late, and swapping device essence can really bail us out when things go wrong. There's checkered flag for our 2 slots, so we're always picking that. Oh, I really wanted to turn off the swapping device essence because we don't have anything to swap yet. We do have the Rusty Gear, so if things go well, that should be good for us. I'm gonna pick the Joker because it's a 3 value symbol and we really want just density of good symbols. 33 is okay. Yeah, that means that we're honestly on track to make next rent, but those beers are going to be a problem. I'm gonna pick an item capsule. There's a bunch of symbols that we really want. Pool ball is pretty good. Yeah, we're not gonna pick up another gambler right now. We could, in theory, go for the cherry because we have the Rusty Gear, but I don't think that's a winning strategy. If we see a 3rd slot, we are definitely taking it because of the Rusty Gear. Another cheese for the mouse. I mean, yeah, we're making rent here. We are in no hurry to have things go a certain way. There's frozen fossil. That's very interesting. We're not ahead, but we're not behind. Honestly, we're doing well enough that the frozen fossil might honestly be good here. I'm seeing a lot of reasons that Amethyst would have been very good for us in retrospect, but there's no way we could have known that. Yeah, we're not doing that well. We might end up doing well if we find a dwarf, maybe? I don't know. This is a really difficult choice. I think we just have too many bad symbols to justify getting a frozen fossil. I think that would honestly be a way to maybe lose this run. And right, one of the things that you want to be doing when you actually do have the frozen fossil is that you want to be able to actually spend your removal tokens on picking up hexes and immediately removing them in order to get the frozen fossil to pop faster, but we have so many bad symbols now that I don't think that's an option. So I'm gonna grab the wealthy capsule, cry a little bit inside because I really like having Eldritch creatures, but I think if we take that, we might actually lose in the next rent cycle, so I don't know. There's a bronze arrow, I'm picking that up. Coin on swing, we still have our coin. Yeah, that's great. We get to remove something. Oh, not our coin anymore. I'm gonna remove the pearl, I guess. I mean, no, maybe one of the cherries. There's so many bad symbols. So there's one symbol that removes our 2 cherries, and there are 2 symbols that remove our 1 pearl. And I'm trying to decide if that's enough of a reason to pick either one. I don't know. 41. 41 sounds like a decent amount. We need 44, but that's good enough. Do we want a random 2-value symbol for 3 spins? Should be fine, but it's not great. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. We have so many 1-value symbols that I think this is fine. Right, our mouse ate the cheese. I might not want to pick up any more cheese for now. There's an essence capsule, that's also interesting. I'm going to grab my calculator and see if we are far off or close to making this one. 300 minus 147. Oh, that's not 147. Divided by 5. 30.6. So we need 31 every spin. Yeah, we're making that. I'm gonna grab the essence capsule, and there's so many duds right now. We need all of them gone pretty soon. Time capsule. Oh, time capsule should honestly be very good for us. I'm hoping that it doesn't hit the essence capsule, because then we might honestly be in trouble. I could have gone for the coin. Would have been fine. Right, bubble is fine. 38. Let's hit another void fruit. Just try and make that 300. Chemical 7 is very good here. Yeah, we're making 300, right? Right, dots are disappearing. That's also very good. 39. Yeah, we're making it. Don't want the shiny pebble. So we need 25. No, we just need 15. I'm gonna skip here. There's a second beer. It's not great. Alright, we've made this rent. The next one is going to be interesting too. But we have an essence here. Pizza the Cat essence doesn't do a lot right now. We only have 1 cat, and adding a milk right now doesn't help us that much. Very big symbol bomb could be very good here, because we have so many symbols that we want to get rid of. Brown pepper essence doesn't do a lot. Let's do this. Purple pepper essence should always trigger. So this is going to give us 50, but coffee essence is going to give us more. So yeah, it's great. There's the dove. That's going to be very good when we finally get our dwarf that we are 100% picking up. Dark humor. Oh, that's interesting. So that would make our beers instantly good. I mean, I don't want fertilizer, and lint roller doesn't do anything yet. I'm gonna pick up the dark humor and see if we can find a comedian. Don't know if that's something that we're actually going to do, but it's an out for a problem that we're having right now. And I'm re-rolling to try and find something good. 21 symbols. Beach could be fine, but I don't think it's great. Now we're making this rent anyway because of the coffee essence. We could go for the swapping device essence, but I'm only going to do that when I have something to trigger the dove with. There's a Dame. Dame is fine. It's good with that amethyst that we don't have. We have a bunch of gems that aren't all that great yet. I think Dame is fine here, but not good enough to try and use the swapping device. Another void creature. We haven't seen a ninja yet for the mouse, and I wonder what we just got here. There's a golden arrow, we're picking that. We now have 3 beers. Now honestly, now that we have 3 beers, maybe the rusty gear can work on them together with, I don't know, the dark humor. That would be a very interesting build, but... Oh, there's another trigger for the... I hope I'm not going to regret anything about this. Yeah, we got 4 beers now, alright. So now we kind of need a comedian in order to stay alive. I don't know what we are going to do here, but we'll see. Don't want random 2-value symbols. So the coffee essence is going to really be important for us. Do we want an orange? Not really, right? I wonder if this is the point where I use the swapping device essence in order to get more money out of something, but we don't really have a lot of interesting interactions. I think I need to save this and just hope that we survive, but I don't know. I mean, we could put 3 beers next to each other and get like 3 money more. I'm very sorry about the racket in the background, that's still my chair. Yeah, this is just not great. 45. And we're not getting any great symbols, but we should be able to survive thanks to the coffee essence. At the very least. This should be okay. 42, that's just not enough. Right, let's grab the magic key. It's a 2-value symbol for now, but it might give us a lot more money later. And getting that big symbol bomb on track should be good. 45. Yeah, we've already made rent, so that's fine. It almost makes me wonder if I want the Hex of Destruction here. We have so much junk. There's really nothing great in our pool that we are worried about destroying, and it might destroy. No, I'm not gonna do that. Mostly because we do have the very big symbol bomb, and that should help us enough. But I don't know. Alright. We've survived. Barely. So now we need 58 every spin, and we are not remotely close to doing that. I want another rare than the Joker. If I had a second Joker, maybe I would go for a third one, but... King Midas. There's no way for us to work with that. That's really a shame. Green Pepper could be fine. Dwarven Anvil. Maybe that's what we want. Just to get another dwarf. We have so many things that we need specific symbols for to work. We could also go for the big symbol bomb, but I think green pepper is more likely to help us. Let's go for that. Remove the last cherry. Let's look at how much money we're making. 38, that's nothing. Right, there's the ninja. I'm gonna unlock the swapping device essence. We have a lot of removal tokens. Let's remove the cats and the pearl. 2 more. I'm kind of banking on the beers becoming good now somehow. Let's remove the crow. 1 more. The shiny pebble. That makes the dame a little bit less good, but honestly, don't feel like I have much of a choice. Alright. So, we have the ninja and mouse. They're already next to each other, but the swapping device essence could power them up. But honestly, I don't think there's a lot of ways that we can make this roll better. The only reason that we would swap something up here is because it gives twice as much money then. We could swap the ninja for the mouse. That would be interesting. So how much money would that give us? That would mean that... So right now the mouse gives 5 and the ninja gives 10. And that would give us 15 more money this spin. That's fine. Doesn't really help us any more than that. I'm gonna pass. I don't know. Maybe that's a mistake, but this was a good spin. There's our third chemical 7. Very happy with that. Oh, I just realized that I've should have picked a Hex of Midas earlier. Completely forgot that coin on a string was there. Alright, anyway, we have stuff to do. So we want the ninja and the mouse next to each other. We kind of want to move the ninja rather than the mouse, given that that would honestly give more money. So we want to move the ninja here, here, or here. We cannot use that to move all of the beers next to each other, so that one's off the table. I'm thinking a lot about this to make sure that I'm really doing the right thing here, because I think margins are going to be very tight on surviving this rent or not. Yeah, I'm just gonna swap the ninja with the 3-sided die. I think that's really our only option. Oh, that's not a mistake, it's a bummer. That's 81, that's honestly very good. There's our treasure chest, so swapping device is going to move the treasure chest next to the key at some point, and that's going to give us a lot of money. But we also have a dove. Well, that's fine. But the dove, alright, the dove is going to be pretty good this spin. Alright, sure. That should be worth it, right? Powering up the dove this spin. Don't want a wine now, or a monkey, or a big ore. Do we need some more symbols? So we want a third sloth, I think. Maybe. We really want a dwarf. We want a diamond. Or an amethyst. But there aren't that many very specific things we need right now. So I'm gonna skip here and hope that the swapping device essence is good enough to get us there. So there's no magic key, so the treasure chest isn't going to be boosted. I'm gonna swap the ninja with the chemical 7 to trigger the dove again, and let's hope that just making the dove better is going to be good enough for us. Yeah, we're making a lot of money in these spins. There's our dwarf. Alright, I'm picking that up. Those beers are going to go away, and that is hopefully also going to be good enough. There's our mouse. There's our ninja. I can't see right now how much money we need to make, but I think we're still on track. Yeah, definitely with the chemical 7 triggering right now. We don't have a magical key, so the treasure chest isn't going to trigger this spin. Could go for swapping the mouse with the dwarf. Yeah, I'm gonna do that because the dwarf drinking doubled by the swapping device essence should be good. I'm really thinking that there's honestly a chance that I should have picked up the dwarven anvil earlier. Could go for a second mouse now that we have a ninja to go with our ninja and mouse. But I don't think that's a sustainable strategy either, as I'm expecting us to pick up more symbols. I don't know. But we've made this rent, so that's good. Right, there's no... what's it called again? There's no dove, so... Let's just break the treasure chest this spin. I don't... Yeah, let's swap it with the ninja, so that both are going to give us more money. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're getting a buffer of money now, thanks to the swapping device. Oh, I completely forgot about the lockpick. I should have disabled that. Anyway, there's our save. what to do here. I'm just gonna do this. I think that's going to give us the most money. So, and just getting a lot of money out of our swapping device essence should honestly be good enough to give us a lot of time in order to get more stuff later. Alright, Devil's Deal essence is going to give us a lot of money. Sunglasses essence doesn't do anything. Yeah, this is the only option. Farmer, we don't really have anything that the farmer interacts with, so that's a no. So I'm just gonna pick the save. Cleaning racks should be okay with our Dame. And we don't want the other options, so this is easy. Right, that's our last use of the swapping device essence. I mean, we should probably just do this. That's going to give us as much money as we can out of the dwarf, probably. I don't know. We don't need to reroll because we've already made next rent. We have a decent buffer. Alright, let's grab the item capsule, see if we can get some more great items. Oh, we're honestly low on symbols, that's funny. 56. Buffing capsule with the dove can sometimes be insanely strong. Not this time, but sometimes. It gave us 4. Not great. There's a witch. The witch interacts with the apple, but not much else. But we need more symbols. I don't know. Witch doesn't do a lot. Oh, I'm so sorry. Coin. Lockbox. The lockbox is going to give us the most money, so let's just do that. It might also interact with the dove. Yeah, the dwarf eventually gave us a lot of money, and I'm happy that he did, because it's going to give us enough time, hopefully, to pick up things that are going to help us win the run. 211, that's a lot of money. We have a lot of empty spots, so just do this. Grandma giving 16. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea how we are ever going to beat our Landlord. Can't say no to a removal capsule, even though we don't need it right now, but there's a decent chance of us needing it later. We kind of want to have a way to make multiple ninjas make sense, I guess. Void Portal Essence is going to give us 40 once. It's pretty decent. And the other two don't do anything right now, so that's easy. There's a diver. I mean, that's a way to make the rest of our run better, so let's do that. And cardboard box isn't going to do that much anymore, but there's something. So we have 2 removal tokens. Another beer for our dwarf. Great. I don't really want to reroll here, even though we kind of want to find stuff for our diver, but we're not in a hurry. There's a lot that interacts with the diver. Right, like the turtle. Right, that's good. And we get 40 out of our essence. Pretty good. Well, that's a shame. Oh, that's pretty good, honestly. Didn't expect that to work. There's a sapphire. It's a 3-value symbol that can get buffed by the dame, so we're definitely picking that up. We have a weird hodgepodge of things going on here. But sometimes that just works against the Landlord, so who knows. That said, the Landlord almost always gives you the thing that says that dwarves give 50% less money, so who knows. 94. We are getting a lot of big numbers, so let's hope that that's good enough. So, as always, we got that swapping device essence, and we waited on using it until basically either we needed to, or when we got something really good going with it. I think that's very important to do. Lockpick Essence honestly stacks very well with Lockpick. Do we want a second diver? It could be fine. If we find a third one, they work with Rusty Gear. They might also get disabled by our Landlord, but it should be fine. And we have 22 symbols. Let's remove the shiny pebble. I'm really crunching my brain as to how to make sure that we can beat our Landlord, because we have a bunch of things that kind of interact well, but not fully. And I feel like we need a tiny little last push to make sure that we actually win. I'm gonna pick the Hustling Capsule over the Crab. Not 100% sure on that one, but should be fine. Sure. Yeah. This run is really a great big cobbled together monstrosity. Should have gone for the fish rather than that thing, but whatever. And the anchor. Right, just the thing that gave us 2 straight up rather than this. Anyway, we don't have any reason to want a second ninja yet. I really was hoping to find Cursed Katana or Cursed Katana Essence, because that would have really blown things out of the water when we got more ninjas, but well, didn't happen that way. That's fine. Yeah, we're really powering up our divers, so let's hope that that's good enough. We have a few good things. Yeah, we've already made next run, so we are definitely doing well enough. We don't have anything for our dame to do, so let's pick up the treasure chest. Time machine, I guess. Fine. At some point we might want to remove our bronze arrow, but I'm not even sure about that. I'm also not sure what the time machine might do in the future. Probably nothing, but it's better to have it than to not have it. We have a lot of removal tokens stacked up that we're not using currently, because everything that gets added also gets removed. Goldfish, I mean, I guess. At this point I don't want to use get the Hex of Midas anymore, because the Landlord is going to eventually give us the modifier that coins can't be removed. On the other hand, we have 4 removal tokens. Honestly, let's just do this. I just keep on fighting with my chair. It's just stupid. Anyway, our dove is doing very well. How much do we have for our divers to do? Not enough. Let's pick up another anchor. Yeah, I'm gonna remove that thing at some point. We're also not that much in a hurry to do that. My biggest worry about our current strategy is that a lot of things are kind of still luck based. There's no deterministic way to know for sure that we are going to make it, and that might be something that isn't perfect. I don't know. We're probably fine, but I really want this win streak to go on. Don't want a second dwarf, I think. No. And we're going to make our final rent in a second. I think I mean, I can remove this whenever I want, so I'm not in a hurry to do that either. Alright, Landlord time. Quiver is okay, and the other two are never going to do anything. Quiver Essence should give us some money. Frozen Fossil is still not doing anything, right? No, it's definitely not doing anything. Emerald might be fine, but I'm just gonna go for a treasure chest, even though that might be a problem. Lucky Carrot. Alright. Lucky Carrot is insane. Let's hope that we will see the truth of that. Right. Lucky that that thing got... that's a lot of money. It's great. Guillotine has no effect. Add a dud. Removing symbols costs removal token more. Maybe that's our sign that we need to remove this. No, we still have 5. That's fine. Yeah, do that. It's good. Alright, fine. Quiver Essence is instantly gone. We could reroll. Third slot. So we do have the checkered flag, we do have the rusty gear. Let's go for that. Anything we would like to remove? Honestly, maybe the Joker. Yeah, the Joker is not helping. There's a chance that this thing adds a coin at the exact time that our landlord says that... Right, divers are worse. Cannot enable disable items. At the same time that our landlord says that coins can be removed. In that case, we are going to have to spend 2 removal tokens extra in order to clean up, but even that should be fine. Yeah, our slots are in order. That was what I was hoping for. It's giving us some money. I feel like I need to do this. Sand Dollar is okay. Ruby doesn't do a lot. Let's just do this. Seeds cannot grow. Ninjas give 1 less. Yeah, coins cannot be destroyed or removed. So at this point we need to immediately remove our Hex of Midas. But our entire strategy is slowly being dismantled, and I really hope that the Lucky Carrot is going to be good enough to just give us that final push. Watermelon is fine. So it gives 1 less. So it's a 3 value symbol. It's not great. And once we pick it, we are honestly very likely to have it give even 1 less. I don't think this is good, no. Hurts me a little bit, but them's the breaks. 60, that's definitely not a lot. Sapphire is at the very least a 3 value symbol. Slot takes 1 more spin to give money. Oh no. Alright, yeah. Yeah, we're being dismantled here. I want to remove the 3-sided die pretty soon, I guess. Not right now. Oh, these are not adjacent, of course. 80. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Right, I'm picking up a ruby and hoping that that's just going to be good enough. Let's remove this one. We don't have any more removal tokens. Arrow gives -2. Oh, that's a funny interaction. So let's look at that. The arrow is a very rare symbol. So when it gives 0, it gives -1. But then also it takes an additional 1 because it takes money. So the arrow, the golden arrow is still very good. But alright, rerolling costs more. Fine. We have a pretty big buffer, so this should still be good. 97, that's pretty good. Don't want the snail. Yeah, we're making this rent, and after that we should easily be able to finish off our landlord, but this does not feel comfortable. I think we just have a big enough spread of good things that we are not actually worried. No, none of these do anything. Birdhouse to make our dove a tiny bit better. Fine. Green pepper gives 1 less. Monkey gives 50% less. Get Hex of Destruction. We don't have any ways of removing that. I didn't even think of that. Maybe, yeah. Should have waited on removing the 3-sided die and should have waited to remove that thing because that's always happening. It destroyed the dot though, so that's fine. 63, yeah. Don't want the Hustling Capsule right now. One less symbol to choose from. Lockbox cannot be destroyed. Fine. 5-sided die gives 2 less. We don't have a 5-sided die. We do have 2 removal tokens, so I'm just gonna remove the Hex of Destruction here. Could have removed the lockbox, but at least it gives 1. And it doesn't actively hinder us in trying to win this run. Yeah, we're winning this run, but it's not great for us. Dwarves give 50% less. Oh, Bartender doesn't work anymore. And here the 3-sided die gives 1 less. Alright. Yep, everything is now a little bit worse than it should be. Except for our golden arrow. I mean, our golden arrow still gives -2, but yeah, we're getting there. Our lockbox gives 8 this spin. Our arrows are just saving us here. If we lose here, I'm going to be so disappointed. It's honestly possible. We need to make 300 bucks in 3 spins. We're not making that, so we have 3 more spins to win. Yeah, we're making that easily, but cutting it kind of close, honestly. Oh, we also still have the Devil's Deal Essence. Alright, we would have won, but it's over. Our Landlord was buried underground, and we are going to our main menu, look at our stats, and see that we have a win streak of 6. Next time, we are going to see if we can beat, if we can tie our previous highest win streak of 7. Wow. This was a very, very tense run. I mean, there are just some synergies that are so strong that when you know about them and that when you... I mean, we made a bunch of decisions here, right? We got the early mouse because we needed more symbols to survive, right? We, on our second rent payment, on our first rent payment actually, we didn't see a 2-value symbol. So we knew that we needed to do something different. So I picked the mouse. Then I picked some cheese, and I picked a ninja mouse because I had the mouse. And you can chain stuff like that across the board in order to find a combination of stuff that actually wins you the run. But in runs like this, that can be very difficult. And honestly, if we didn't have the swapping device essence, I think we would have lost. Anyway, this was a very long run, but we needed the time. And I'm tired. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you will join me next time when we try to tie our previous streak, but this time on the new highest difficulty level. See you then. Goodbye.